Chapter 5. Rip Van Winkle. Many years ago, in the foothills of the Catskill Mountains, there lived a simple, good natured fellow. He loved to live an easy life. His wife, Dame Van Winkle, did not like his ways. Rip would love to wander round the old forests of the Catskill Mountains and enjoy life by being idle. He was loved by the people of his village. The children in the village would love to listen to his stories. They would play with him and he taught them to fly kites. The main problem with Rip was that he was lazy and did not like doing the work on the farm. To avoid work and the nagging of his wife, he would escape to the forest. Rip's constant companion was his dog Sid, who would accompany him everywhere. One day, Rip had an argument with his wife. She had told him to mend the fences, which he did not like to do. He took his dog Sid and went off into the forest of the Catskill Mountains. He reached the forest late in the afternoon. He was tired and decided to take rest. He lay down on the ground and slept. Soon it was evening. He realized that it would be dark by the time he reached the village. He got up and started walking. He heard somebody calling, "Rip Van Winkle, Rip Van Winkle." He looked around, and from between two trees he saw a short old man with a grizzled beard, tousled hair, and with a barrel in his hand walking towards him. He made signs to Rip to help him carry the barrel. Rip went to help the stranger. The man directed Rip to follow him. They reached a place deep in the forest where Rip saw some odd-looking men playing ninepins. They were all dressed in a peculiar manner and had beards of various shapes and sizes. Even though they were playing a game, there was complete silence except for the sound of the balls hitting the pins, which echoed in the mountains like thunder. As Rip and his companion reached them, they continued to play, and Rip's companion poured out the contents of the barrel into glasses. He served his drink to everyone, including Rip. Initially, Rip was a little nervous about accepting the drink from this strange looking person, but seeing the others drink, Rip too drank a few glasses. Slowly, Rip fell asleep and did not know anything. On waking up, he found himself deep in the forest and wondered what had happened to him. He called out for his dog Sid. Sid was nowhere around. "Where has the dog gone?" he muttered to himself. He went down the mountain, through the forest towards his village. As he reached his village, he found everything had changed. The houses were different, and the people whom he met stared at him in a strange way. "Who is this man?" asked one villager. "I have never seen him before," said another. A third villager remarked, "Look at his face with that long beard." On hearing this, Rip touched his face and found that the beard had reached till his knees and it was all white. His clothes were all tattered. Suddenly, an old woman came by and recognized Rip. She exclaimed, "It is Rip Van Winkle, my old neighbor. Where have you been all these 20 years?" It was then that Rip Van Winkle realized that he had slept in the forest for 20 years.